Welcome to my channel. If you're new here and you're yet to subscribe, please click the subscribe button and the notification button so you will receive an immediate alert as soon as I upload my latest video. In this channel, I discuss tips and vital information that will help aspiring scholars secure a fully funded scholarship position of their choice. Today, I'll be talking about 8 crucial documents that are necessary, that are required for you to apply successfully for a scholarship. These documents are necessary because failure to provide all of them or any of them that is required would mean an incomplete application and would also mean that your application will not be considered at all. Number one, the scholarship application form. The scholarship application form is the form or the platform or the web page where you enter in the responses to the questions the scholarship offers, the scholarship of advertisers have presented. Each scholarship is unique and they present different questions to assess the personality, the experience, the exposure, and the qualifications of all the applicants. It is based on the information provided, the responses provided to the answers they have given, that they make their decision on who to select, those to place in the waiting list, and those to be entirely rejected. Number two, your international passport or national ID. If you would require a visa to travel to the destination of the scholarship, then your international passport is mandatory, is necessary, is required, because this is the document that you would submit to apply for your visa. And some scholarships require you enter in the ID number of this passport or national ID into the form itself. Number three, copies of transcripts or academic certificates. Transcripts are detailed records of all the subjects or courses you have taken at a particular level and the grades you made in them, the grades you achieved in each of those subjects or courses. Now, for those who are applying for their first degree, their bachelor's degree, some universities will require that aside or in addition to your secondary school certificate, which is the final certificate for secondary school education, you should also include your secondary education transcript. If I use Nigeria for an example, this will mean that you will include results of your SS1, SS2, and SS3 studies. Now, not all universities require this, but some do. It is necessary to have this on hand depending on where you are applying to and what exactly they require. Of course, for other higher levels, advanced degrees like master's and PhD, you will require the transcript of your BSc and the transcript of your master's for you to apply to the relevant programs. Now, this means that as soon as you graduate, as soon as the Senate approves your result, you should apply for your transcript right away and have it handy so you could use it for your applications when it is required. Number four, statement of purpose or letter of motivation. The statement of purpose or letter of motivation is always required in all scholarship application. This is an essay of 1 page or 1.5 page that shows who you are, what experiences you have been through, and why you are applying for that scholarship or that program, and what impact or benefit contribution of that scholarship or program would be to you in terms of your career goals, which could be short-term goals, medium-term goals, or longer-term goals. Now, in preparing this document, some universities will specify exactly what they want to see in this document. Some will also include the length. Some may cut it down to about 500 words, some of them 400, and some there is liberty for you to take as much space you need. But this must be concise. The selection committee, the highlights and the crucial points of why you should be selected for that scholarship. Number 5, letter of recommendation. Every scholarship will ask you to provide contact details of recommenders or referees. And in my previous video, I talked about maintaining a healthy relationship with your lecturers or employers or supervisors, because they are the ones who provide this recommendation or referees for your scholarship application. Now, it is necessary to provide the correct contact details of these recommenders. The letters of recommendation is very critical in the decision of the selection committee to award you a scholarship. You should work closely with your recommender or referee to provide such persons with vital information such as your CV and even the statement of purpose you have written for that particular application. And in that way, they are able to craft their recommendation based on the ideas and information you have provided to the scholarship committee already in these other documents that you submit. And this way, they are able to write a strong recommendation for your admission or acceptance into that position. Number 6, curriculum vitae or resume. This is a document that contains a summary of your work experiences or study experiences or interests or achievements, academic achievements, career achievements, or other things that you must have had, like awards and things like this. Now, this document provides the selection committee a mental picture of who you are and what you have done and what you have achieved so far in your career or in your studies. And information you provide here will be used in evaluating your application. Number 7, standardized test scores. Standardized test scores, for example, SAT and the GRE, are the most common that are used in assigning and awarding scholarships for bachelor's degree and advanced degrees respectively. Now, you understand that there are different levels of education, different curriculums that are tailored to meet the cultural and developmental needs of all the countries in the world. But now, the standardized examination enables the evaluator or the examiner or the assessor to treat them equally. This is why it is called the standardized test score. Some scholarships will require you to supply this information, your scores in these kinds of tests, while some will waive it and would make their decision based on other documents that you have submitted. Number 8, I call these other documents. Scholarships require specific documents in addition to all these basic ones I have listed from number 1 to 7. This could be health documents, it can be security checks, it can even be portfolios or other kinds of additional documents that are required to provide more insight into your person or your work, depending on the course of study. And so whatever the scholarship specify must be carefully considered and provided so that you will submit a complete application, because only complete applications are assessed. Incomplete applications are weeded out at the first stage, and only complete application make it to the next level of consideration of either successful or unsuccessful application. That's all for this video, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, kindly click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you have not, and share this video to those who would need this information within your network. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you.